After Amy is Bobby. Bobby, you are reloaded.
Should I shoot that? He can't go anywhere if I shoot him.
Ooh, yeah. We should shoot him.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I want to shoot the wheel itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try and disable the...
Yeah. 11.
Total?
Well, would it be the +9 from
It would be plus your dexterity and your I'll give you proficiency.
So that's this one?
So dex is...
The 4
and
and...
then
Oh, I
proficiency.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So that would be 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, me likey.
26, 30.
26 total.
30 total.
So you can see he's on there and he's fucking reefing on it, trying to pull the ship away, and he glances over and he spots just this fucking paladin pop up, and he's like, "Oh god." And he looks like he's reaching for his weapon as he's still reefing on the and he pulls the sword out, and as his arm is sort of laying on the wheel itself between the spokes, a shovel just goes. The arm drops to the ground, and he goes, "Oh my god!" And then another shovel just goes, fucking cuts him in cleanly into. And the third shovel cuts right through the actual wheel itself, just chopping it in half. The ship, unfortunately, now is just fucking going...
Trying to...
Oh, wow.
Just spiraling it fucking away. And with your damage that you've dealt to the actual device itself, it doesn't look like it would be easy to fucking make it go anywhere else.
Uh-oh.
It's just gonna...
Maybe we should just leave Johnny on the...
Actually, you get a second attack. You do have a second attack.
Hunter's Mark on old Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wrap this puppy up.
Because I'm just going to shoot at him.
Shoot at Johnny? Okay.
Yeah. With
I
my
do
fireball
fear-
arrow.
That seems a little unnecessary, but alright.
Escalated quickly.
19?
Oh, that should hit.
19 will hit. 19 will hit.
Alright, let's see.
I'm on a burning ship. What did I do?
Well, you can Misty step back, right?
Yeah,
You're fine.
Just gotta get with it.
Alright, so plus Colossus, plus Hunter's
He is
Mark,
hurt, isn't he?
plus
Yeah, he did get some
Frost.
damage.
He took
That's right,
damage.
He took...
He's not living this time.
He took half damage the last time
Yeah.
she attacked him.
And
But
I need 1, 2, 3. What is it? 6? 5. 1, 2, 3.
you need more
4,
D6s.
5. No, I've got them.
Okay.
It's fine.
She calculated ahead of time.
Actually, when we were buying the dice, both of
I
us
was like,
were like...
I need this for my
I need
fireball.
these many d6s for my fireball. That's a lot of dice.
That show up on stream? Only some of it did.
10, 20, 30, 5. Wow.
Plus,
excuse
plus.
Me, excuse me. 40 total.
40. How much was the fire?
The fire was 10, 8, 17. Wait, no, 17. 21 was the fire itself.
So 19. Half 21.
You gotta feel a little bad for Johnny.
Nope.
He didn't really expect to run into us of all people.
I really did not. My first outing as a sky pirate was a mistake! I just bought this ship! So, you leap off, you just leap out of the fucking chair, pull your bow, knock it back, fire off, and he's like, that's fine, an arrow, whatever. And then as soon as it sticks him, he's like, whatever. He's just like, no, not again! Not again! And He starts backing up. You can see he's just engulfed in flames, and then he flips over the side of the railing and topples into the abyss.
Really? We're
Is
gonna
he
do
dead,
this?
though?
We don't know.
Well, he has my hunter's mark on him, so we can tell if he's still alive or dead. Is he dead?
No, he's not dead.
Of course not. Are we over water right now?
You guys are along the coastline, yes?
So it's possible he just fell into the water
You're
again.
pretty high up in the air, though.
He's an Olympic diver. It's fine. It's
You can hear below the guy down there. He's like, "Is it safe yet?"
No.
Is the ship on fire at all?
Yes. One of the sails that was furled up catches fire and unfurls and just starts dropping.
You should come back.
You should Misty step back.
Please come back to our
So, Amy, as you're sort of walking to the railing, getting ready to Misty step back, you see that there's several barrels lined up here that catch fire, and one of them explodes, and you realize that they're filled with oil.
Oh
And you
God!
hear below the guy go, "No, not the oil cans! Why?" And I'm assuming you Misty step back.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could get the wheel around, but I'm not.
Yeah, no, this
I
this
really
ship
think-
is.
Yeah.
We don't want that one.
Yeah, this ship is
We're
toast.
done.
I forgot that we were going to take it. Kind of spaced.
That's okay.
You can, as you're Misty stepping away, you can hear the guy go, "I hope it doesn't hit the alchemist fire jars." No!
Everyone down.
So the only one left is this poor guy trying
Yes.
to pretend
So
he
this
doesn't
guy,
exist.
he's just like, "I'll work for you."
No, you're under arrest.
So as you guys are sort of floating in place for a moment, you can see the ship just start spiraling and sinking. Smoke is just billowing.
Hey Felix, thanks for the host, man.
Smoke is just fucking billowing into the. It's no longer that. It's not fog anymore.
Yeah.
It is fiery. It is black smoke. As the lone man on the ship descends from the air. This burning. There is no escape for this man.
He's like, not again,
Again.
not again.
But unfortunately, it appears that Johnny Sparrow has disappeared.
Again.
He can't disappear. He has my
He
hunter's
does have
mark on it.
hunters. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's a distance limit on it, right?
Is there?
There has to be.
So let's
You
see.
can't just put hunter's mark on someone and then have them travel halfway across the world and know
You know,
whether or
if
not
we
they're
really
dead.
wanted to have like a vendetta, since I know what Johnny Sparrow looks like, I do have my
Locate
locates.
location spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
If we really want to take this fucker out, we could do it.
The rest of the entire we don't even care about fucking the Dwelf. We're just going after Johnny at this point. That's
I wish
fine.
to have a slave. He shall be my slave.
Yeah, unfortunately, your hunter's mark actually ultimately just wears off as he breaks the range.
I think it's like 60 feet.
Yeah, it's something like
it's
that.
90 feet.
90 feet.
That's actually farther than I thought it was.
You find it incredibly unlikely that he could survive such a fall.
It was unlikely that he drowned and survived, and yet he did.
I found mermaids!
Yeah.
Sea turtles!
Is that what it was? He
sea
rode
turtles.
sea
He rode
turtles.
sea-
Yes, he did.
He lashed them together with his chest hair.
He has that. He doesn't have any more chest hair left. He's on fire.
The arrow punctured him, burned.
Maybe he's dead, who knows? It's
No,
a mystery.
he's not.
It's a mystery.
I swear to God, if he shows up during the final battle with the Lich, he just shows.
He is the lich.
Yeah, that's actually the Dwelves. Son of a bitch.
So, with that, you guys have defeated the infamous Sky Pirate. With quite a bang. With quite a bang. What do you want to do with the guy that you captured?
He's my slave. He's going to be my slave now. I want a minion. Can I not have a minion?
I think you can.
I don't understand.
She can. He can scrub the deck.
My minion does not scrub decks.
He's a minion. What else?
Not your minion, he's my minion. You want your own minion? You burn a fucking ship, okay?
Okay, you
All right.
get to keep him.
He's fine. He'll
I
just
was
leave
gonna
what
say,
you
you
want
should
him
have
to
a
do.
talk with
You
him.
just, I don't know. Is that what you want?
I want
You're
a
my
minion.
slave now?
I should
All
my
of
slave?
all of the sudden, we can carry a lot more gear. It's so weird.
It's like, sure, I'll carry whatever you want. Yeah.
There's paninis downstairs, so you may eat
That's
some.
the most fantastic news I've ever heard.
He's like, you guys have paninis?
No
God, this
shit.
whole Sky Pirate thing was a stupid decision. Should have fucking. I don't even. Who are you guys?
What is his name? What's his
Yeah,
minion's
that's a good-
name?
Barnabas.
Barnabas, the ex-Sky Pirate.
Ex-Sky
I
Pirate.
shall name him Barney.
Barney, the ex-Sky Pirate.
He's like, oh, my mom used to call me Barney. Before she died terribly.
From Fire.
This is not your mom.
Yes. No. Do not call her mama.
Barnabas the ex-Sky Pirate.
We're gonna send him after the Lich first. Go, Barney!
Definitely check out the situation.
We'll just load him up with alchemist fires. Exactly.
Strap him together. No, it's water, buddy. It's water. It's fine.
Hey, Lunar Sky, what's up, man?
All right. Well, that takes care of that. So the you
that
do
went pretty well.
Juan slow claps.
We didn't even get to see any of Juan's security systems.
Yes, Juan. Juan's like, look what did Mark do to the ballista?
What's Mark doing right now? Is he pleased with himself?
He's
Is he-
rearming the ballista. He's just putting shovels in.
He's putting more shovels in the ballista.
It turned out to be a good thing that you're so clever making shows.
And you hated Mark originally.
He survives today. He survived.
Faros wants to know whatever happened to the little cat demon spirit thing, is what he calls it.
Ani?
my
Oh no,
Ani.
she's chilling. She's chilling, and she had a pretty rough time with
No,
that
she
dream.
did.
Yeah.
She had a real rough time with that dream.
She's recovering.
Is she in my pack or in she?
She's in your
She
pack.
Of
is
course
in
she
your
is.
pack, yeah.
Because apparently she hates me now, just like fucking Mog. Like, apparently I've lost all my cats. It's fine.
You hear Ani go, yep, you have.
Do we have any actual minions, beasts that fight along? No, we don't have any other minion. Like the classes that we're currently playing, we don't have any familiars. None of us have any familiars or anything like that. Besides Barney. Barney is now a familiar.
Well, Azalee does have Aelin. He's kind of a familiar.
Well, she does have Hasselhoff
He does
too.
have Hasselhoff, yeah.
That's true.
Hasselhoff, but Hasselhoff doesn't fight with us very often.
Well, he's not. Like, horses don't fight on boats.
Yeah. As he's driving the boat right now.
He was busy. He was.
He knew that his master was not in difficulty, and so he thought it was important to keep the boat stable.
As she got down to 1 HP,
Well,
she's
there's a
fine.
lot of faith in her.
Uh huh.
So you guys you hover there for a few moments, sort of watching the ship beside you descend into the ocean. You see McFlanagan gets back up on deck and looks down and goes, "Oh God, what did you do? No, my ship embarges!" And you can see that the boat is crashing towards one of the barges. No! You fucking owe me money!
You owe us.
No.
Where the hell were you during?
I was lost. The cargo deck is confusing.
He's always got an answer, doesn't he?
Of course he does. It's fucking McFlanagan.
So the ship just sort of descends into the water. It fortunately avoids hitting the shipping
Does it miss
barge.
the ship?
It does
Okay.
miss the shipping barges. Although you're sure that they are very alarmed by what happened.
McFlanagan's on his little horn.
Are you alright?
What happened?
Check the cargo. That's not our oil barge, is it?
Oh God.
We should get out of this business.
Yeah, shipping oil is probably not
Not safe.
not when we're around at least. Or not when she's around with her fireball arrows.
But I mean, definitely, you guys you start flying away and just explosions and giant. I mean, definitely a lot of fireworks action going on.
Kind of thing kind of follows us around.
What?
I said that kind of thing just kind of
Just
follows us.
destruction and blowing shit up.
It's really hard. You know what? I gotta say, as the party's rogue, following you assholes around, it's really hard to sneak anywhere. Fucking walk into a building and everything just happens to explode, and I'm just like...
Also difficult to steal things.
Yes!
I mean, to be
is
fair, you did
true.
steal a boat last time.
That's true.
So, you've got a 50% boat steal
My,
rate.
my best accomplishment so far is stealing the boat. So, I'll take it.
So now, has the magical fog been dispersed
Yes.
by what we're doing, or just we don't know?
That's because it was
why?
Johnny.
Okay.
It was Johnny.
It was...
You forgot to put the current level on our screen.
Oh.
That's why people keep asking.
I can fix that.
It's a little sick.
It's fine. You don't have to do it right now. Are we 6 right now?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Yeah. So, you guys start making you're on your journey again. taking your fucking airship on its way back to New Yorkshire, and you do on the 3rd, as Juan had predicted, you do make it back to New Yorkshire on the 3rd, sort of early afternoon, high noon. It's
It's
noon.
high. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
So you do make it back to New Yorkshire. Juan, you're watching, and he takes over from Hasselhoff. He's like, I better do the descent.
I'll land.
Yeah. And he asks you all to take your seats and put your seatbelts and tray tables.
Because that's important when you.
So the ship goes down. So it's an airship. It can also float on water. So it does. It's like a
Pontoon
pontoon, but well, it is kind of
A pontoon plane.
pontoon plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it takes it and it lands in the water and pulls up right in the harbor. And you guys are back to New Yorkshire, which looks like it's doing pretty well. Looks like it's recovering.
I was going to say, it's kind of got rid of the cultist.
Yeah, now that the alchemtologists are long done away with, it appears that things are back to normal. The trade is as McFlanagan would put it, business is booming.
All the crates we see have the fucking
They do have the
four-leaf
four-leaf
clover.
clover. Definitely, you see a lot of crates labeled with McFlanagan's totally authentic Irish.
Whatever. Insert.
Insert whatever. You also see the Rainbow Bridge. You see McFlindian's totally authentic dream catchers.
Yep.
So it appears that his Indian casino business is
working.
starting up pretty well. So definitely McFlanagan's business ventures are booming within the town there. Full complement of dock guards. You actually see a few of the FBI agents because they come in from.
Do we get a?
They
saw it from.
It's pretty amazing.
They're like, oh, it's you guys.
Some guy washed up on shore saying that he blew up his ship or something.
And then disappeared. Fucker.
But you guys are back in New Yorkshire. So, what is your first plan of action in New Yorkshire?
Well, we have a lot of resources, but honestly, the one resource we should tap, if we're looking for the dragons, which I think is the next main part of the quest, fucking Harry Sterling. He's been alive for
Yeah, we
Three-
got answer some questions.
300 years, 400 years. He knows some fucking dragons.
And he's long overdue for a conversation.
Oh, yeah. He's not very conversationalist.
I want to know if he's an elf, I assume. We
So
just
you,
never figured out what it was.
Well, because I think he's got his hair down so we can't
I
see.
don't know.
so you guys make your way to the Rainbow Bridge where Harry Sterling is as usual, he's on stage, dancing
Jamming
up a
out.
storm, River dancing up on stage, playing the penny whistle, just rocking. He's got a full-on crowd of people at lunchtime. Very, very popular guy.
We need to wait for his set.
Well, yeah, you guys wait for about 3 hours. He's just endless playing, just seamless into another
It just
song.
never stops.
And then you finally decide we better actually ask him if he'll maybe stop for a second to talk to us. So he does. He pauses. He puts his whistle up and he goes, "Thank you!" Steps off stage and just the applause. Everybody. Women are moving up. They're taking their brasiers off and tossing them. Aelin glances over and goes, "I wonder if he'll sign my shirt."
I was gonna say, is he signing people's
He's signing
chests?
tits.
Yeah.
He's just fucking famous.
What?
He's signing dicks too. It's all right. Yeah.
Equality.
Equality. Yeah.
Yeah. Just do.
Am I still human size?
No, it would have worn off by
Damn it! All right.
Oh, you were very disappointed when you woke up the next day. You're like, oh.
Aww. It was nice while it lasted.
Yeah. So, Harry, he has a private booth.
Does he?
Yeah, he has a
Of course
private
Big
booth.
Flanagan was nice enough to give him his own
Give him
booth.
his own booth.
All
and
right.
He invites you all to sit with him, and he's like, hey.
So,
I'm gonna take that ring off that I got there and slam it on the table.
I don't know that you need to
Yeah.
slam it on the table.
What the hell is this?
I mean, he's our friend. You don't necessarily need to slam it on the table.
He did give me a sword.
Yeah, he gave you the fucking Riverdance King's blade.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's true. And he helped us out during the fight. And
What did he give me? Nothing.
Well, you're not a beautiful Amazon.
it's true. Well, yeah. Let's show him the ring and say we know you. We know you have visited Dwarftopia.
No. He's like, no, that was not me that visited Dwarftopia. That was a couple centuries ago. But my family has a long history of bardic traveling over the years. So
So you're saying it was a family member?
yes, probably anyway. I mean, I couldn't tell you, but that is a ring of the River Dancer. So it was likely given by one of my clan, one of my kinsmen.
I mean,
Are you an elf? Are you human?
Yeah,
Which one?
human. He's.
the second one.
Move that hair back behind you.
Yeah, Marin just reaches over. So, it's like, do.
Well, then you have all of this knowledge passed on from your previous ancestors, correct?
Oh yeah, I know a lot of shit.
Great. We need a dragon.
Oh. Okay.
Preferably a friendly dragon.
What?
We heard maybe a brass dragon
Yeah?
around here.
I don't know any brass dragons. There is a bronze dragon that was very popular around this area, though.
Do you have any kind of relationship with him?
Like we're not friends. If that's what
You
you're
guys go out drinking?
I don't know how to answer that
I
question.
mean-
Do you have at least an area where we might focus
Oh,
on?
I mean, definitely, I have a very vast background of knowledge of the history of the area, and I do know that there is an ancient dragon that was rumored to live in these parts. He hasn't been seen in quite a few decades, but he actually had there was a Druid circle that was dedicated to worshiping him.
Is that Druid circle still in existence?
Unfortunately, they did used to have a church here within
New Yorkshire.
not within the church district, but within some of the nobles district, some of the wooded areas. Actually, your clan or your family might actually recognize the clan, the Druid circle of the Riverdance King.
We're really going with this river dance thing, aren't we? We're gonna milk that for all it's worth.
The Druids were known as the River Dancers, famed for their praise of the dragon god called the Riverdance King, which is you have one of their heirlooms, 2 of their heirlooms now, actually.
Yeah.
Since you apparently have this ring now, that the other one is the sword that I gave you.
What else is there?
Tell me more about this equipment.
Is there
So-
armor involved?
Are any of these, even if these druids are no longer meeting in a professional capacity, are any of these druids still around?
Well, they left the city a number of decades ago, and they built a temple north of the city within the woodlands, where running along the river to the north, where it was rumored that the Riverdance King himself actually used to frequent. So they built their temple probably near this dragon's lair, though I don't know exactly if that's 100% true. But that might be your first place to start. And bronze dragons, they tend to, when their lairs are near, their lairs themselves make a lot of the river rocks and some of the foliage take off a metallic sheen on them. So that would be a good way that you guys could potentially find where the lair is. Maybe start at this lost druid temple, because the clan has been gone.
I was going to say, does anyone know if I guess the temple's not active any longer? Then?
Not any longer, no.
Okay.
I don't really know what happened. Nobody really knows what happened to the actual druids. But ever since the druids had disappeared, so has the Riverdance King himself. So I don't know if he's necessarily still puttering around, but that might be your good place to start.
And does she have any history on these
Riverdance?
druids?
Go ahead and make a nature check, Mo. I mean, you can either, whatever you can take a history check. Let's see what you got here. Yeah, you actually have a skill in history, so I'll let you do a history check, and I'll let you have advantage.
Is that a 9?
That is a 6. You do have advantage. Roll again.
So I can do it.
Yeah, one more time.
Oh! 20!
She knows exactly where this fucking place is.
I used to summer there. It's great.
Aelin goes, "Is that the cabin that we
I
bought?
think
That
it
timeshare I
was
thought was going to
rather."
be a waste, but you know what?"
It's come in handy.
So, yes, Marin's family line is actually intimately familiar with the Druid Circle of the Riverdance King.
All right.
Does she know whatever happened to the Druid Circle?
She had heard the rumors, while she is fairly familiar with the Druids themselves. They disappeared very suddenly, but it was rumored that there was actually a rival dragon that lived near the woods as well, that basically was against this bronze dragon called the Riverdance King. So it is a possibility that this other dragon killed off his followers and maybe even killed the Riverdance King himself, since the Riverdance King has not been seen.
Oh, good.
So as Marin is sort of explaining that to you, Harry kind of puts up a hand. He goes, "Well, I don't think that the Riverdance King would be so easily destroyed." But
We're level 6. You're going to make us fight a dragon?
stop metagaming.
I'm just saying.
I'm sure you'll be level 7 by the time.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Harry
that-
shows up.
That makes me feel better if we're level 7. But
Harry does urge caution. He's like, your bronze dragons are known to be nice to humans, but when you're going to be near its lair and its horde, that potentially could upset.
Well, I wonder if there's some kind of a ritual that we might be able to perform at the temple that would allow us to draw him out.
As a young
That's what I
teen,
was
Marin
gonna
remembers once visiting the temple and seeing it in its splendorous glory, and watching a show of Riverdance druids do the river dance in praise to their king.
Dance.
I'll dance, that's fine. Why do I have to dance? You're the one that saw it, not me.
And fucking with such a startlingly good roll, she actually recalls the true name of the Riverdance King Dragon.
That's good, because we needed that.
different in the draconic tongue, but in the human, in the common tongue, known as Mike.
He's Mike the Dragon.
Mike, the Riverdance King Dragon.
Well, I'm feeling better and better about this, folks.
Get your tap shoes on.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Is Harry Sterling gonna... I was going to ask if Harry Sterling would be willing to come with us on this one.
Yeah, I wonder too.
well, that would certainly be an adventure to write some songs about. And meeting the Riverdance King himself
Would.
be amazing.
And I figure he might be able to calm...
Oh, God. With my
Yes.
beautiful music.
With his music, he might...
Music.
Mike might get a little pissed, so we need to calm Mike down. Calm the fuck down, Mike.
He also reaches down below under the table and produces a suitcase and just sort of sets it up and opens it up and slides it towards Osley.
Why does she get all the cool shit?
This is another artifact.
And inside you see a pair of very well oiled thigh-high leather boots. Hello. So you do get some new boots, and at first you don't think that they're gonna even fit you, like they're not your size. But as you start to sort of pull them on with Aelin watching in the corner,
Oh, God!
they seem to mold around your legs. They seem to fit just perfectly, and they're taut and they're tight and they're perfect, perfect fit. And you also feel like a little jig in your arm.
No.
Ah, the Riverdance boots.
So they are the boots of the Riverdance King.
Yeah, they're gonna make me dance when.
Well, now both of you guys can perform the
The Riverdance.
Riverdance
If
ceremony.
it means finding a dragon.
Do I get some kind of set bonus?
As a bonus action, you can do a quick jig, and it doubles your movement speed for up to 5 rounds.
Wow. That's
pretty
actually,
good.
yeah, especially...
And you can release the magic at any time. So the magic itself, the rounds restore after a long rest. So if you want to use just one round, you can release the magic after the turn. If you want to continue to leave it on, so
Does it
it
have,
can
is there a certain amount of times I can use it?
5 rounds total
Oh, 5.
for the day.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to use 2 rounds and then stop the magic and then wait a little while and then use 1 round and then 2 rounds, whatever you want to, whatever variation you want to do on that.
By the way, Gallo, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the Void.
I got 3 of these items though now. Do I get
You
like
do.
She wants a set bonus.
Should I
That's
get
what
a
she
Set
wants.
bonus, yeah.
What?
Mega Dragon Lord. Oh God, it's Mike.
No.
Wouldn't it be great if
Somebody
his actual
before
name was Mike?
Talking about grilled.
Broiled, broiled river bard is quite good this time of year.
Be hard.
You're concerning the old woman, man.
Well, I just hope that Harry didn't hear him say that.
Harry's got a thick skin.
All right.
Hey, he also ain't no bitch.
Yeah, don't you remember? He's a fucking badass.
And has he actually agreed to come
Oh
with
yeah,
us?
he's fucking game. This is like a once in a lifetime. Meet a fucking dragon.
Somehow I'm not sure that this will be the first time that you've met a dragon.
No, this would be the first time we met a dragon. It would be very exciting.
I'm willing to take him at his word that he,
Yes.
he comes from a long line of bards, so
So
all of his...
My father Harold and my father's father Harold
I-
and my father's father Harold.
I believe him.
Okay.
Did any of your forefathers meet a dragon?
Probably.
But you don't know for sure.
No, I don't. We tell a lot of stories. I don't know how much of them are true or not. My great 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 grandfather Harold, he met 72 dragons.
Wow.
I mean, he was rumored to meet 72 dragons. I don't know. And a
Okay.
mixer.
The great dragon mixer of 1542.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Great 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 grandpa Harold was kind of he embellished a little bit.
It's probably only 40
Yeah, it was
dragons.
probably a lot less. It was like half.
So, Harry, Is it going to take you a lot of time to pack up, or are you ready to shove on?
It's like, I got everything I need right here. And he pulls out a whistle, just sort of pops out of his sleeve.
He's probably got them all over.
He does. I mean, he's got one of them holstered in his whistle holster, right? Like
It's like those guys. Like, hey, you want to buy a watch? Whoosh. It's just watches. It's
And anybody that possesses a penny whistle should not get too close to Harry, I assume.
Well, Harry custom makes all of his penny whistles. He's not going to take some third-rate shit penny whistle.
Wow.
He's actually a blacksmith.
Oh, God. Does he know Mark?
Unfortunately.
Tink?
By the way, the whole time Mark has been up on stage just going, tink, tink. Everybody's really confused at the halftime show.
He's kind of like the percussionist.
Yeah. Just tink.
I shouldn't say that because I'm a
Percussionist.
I'm
That's what
Mark.
you used to do on stage?
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I played the drums.
But yeah, Harry will gladly come along with you.
Okay. I assume we should take the airship.
Well, that's what I was just going to... Is this an airship kind of thing? Are we traveling into forest?
So, you know the location. It runs... You can probably take the airship by boat along the river up to a certain point, and then you'll have to go the rest of the way by foot because it's a pretty thick
Underbrush.
forest. Know where the airship couldn't necessarily land. But you can use the airship to the boat portion to actually make it part of the way.
Maybe we could challenge the dragon to a race, and we could fly him against the airship.
I'm sure you would lose, but okay.
Juan,
Soup it up!
turbo boosters, buddy. Get on it.
Mark's been working on that.
Oh God.
Where is there... Yes, that would be...
Hit the nitro button, he hits it and shovels just fly
Just shoot out of the back of the fucking
momentum.
shovel powered.
I actually feel a little more certain that if we do go up the shoreline, that when we get in and back out of the woods, that our ship might actually still be there.
Well, Juan's going to be on it.
Yeah. Juan will continue driving.
Remember, we didn't get to see him in action, but he's installed security systems on the ship.
Well, that's true.
And McFlanagan's not going anywhere.
Oh no, I got shit to do! I'm not going to find a dragon! Oh God! You can call me when you find the horde! I'll be there!
I was going to say, he'll be there to collect.
Yeah.
The thing is, we're not killing the dragon.
Oh, okay.
So...
And as long as we have you, isn't it time for some sort of a payment?
Oh God, did you hear that? Somebody's calling my name!
Yeah, that would be...
That must be a business venture or an attractive woman.
Where's my armor?
Yeah.
I think Mark's got some saga go.
We haven't gotten anything from Flanagan in a while.
I'm going through a tunnel. I can't hear you.
That's why I'm asking.
You're right next to us! This is your inn!
It's a tunnel. Bad connection.
Fuck. Alright. So...
Anything else you want to ask, Harry?
I'm trying to think.
I think we should just...
Nothing that he can't tell us on the way,
Yeah.
if we have any additional questions.
We just have to go, because shit's gonna come up.
Oh yeah.
So...
Is there... Because Marin's family is intimately connected to these... Are there any heirlooms at her place that we could bring with us that might... Any idols, any... You know what I mean?
Rings? Jewelry?
Well, okay, rings. Druids that worship a dragon don't necessarily...
Well, we might have.
The dragon would probably take most of it. It is a
So,
dragon, but...
Marin does recall that some of the visiting Druids of the Riverdance King Circle, on one of their visits to their forest, to their lair, one of them had left behind one of their pendants that they all seem to wear, which is just a simple silver chain a dragon pendant, like a medallion that has a dragon emblazoned on it. So she does remember that one of them had actually left one of those medallions there that she could go and get.
We should take that with us.
Yeah.
And I would be curious to have you both detect magic on it, just to see.
While we're going to pick up the pendant, should we also take
Dump Etrian.
my brother Etrian?
I was going to ask you what you wanted.
Yeah, I was going to ask about him.
Yeah.
Where's the old folks' home?
Well,
Well, I guess your house does have servants.
my family will.
Can we just stick him in the apiary and let the bees sting him?
Well, but they're his bees. They probably won't.
Probably won't stick him.
They'll probably be.
Will they recognize him?
Yes.
Are they smart bees?
Very
Yes.
smart bees, yeah.
They definitely will recognize him. So I
It's
guess
kind of disturbing.
Strong sense of
unless
smell.
Etrian has any more information that we could possibly pry out of him, we should just take him.
Just take him home. Do you want to take him to your parents first, or do you not?
Oh shit, are her parents still alive?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I'm young.
I guess we never thought about that. Or I never thought about it.
I think that we should take him to our parents.
He does not want to see the parents.
I was going to say, he's going to be embarrassed.
And realistically, I think the New Yorkshire Protection Department would really like to get their hands on him.
Oh.
They don't necessarily know that we have him, though.
Yeah,
No, they don't.
They know we have an old
They
man.
also probably wouldn't recognize him.
No, yeah,
so-
exactly. They
So
know we have an
we
old man
should
with
be
us,
able
but
to get him onto our.
Oh yeah, you could get him back to your property with no
and
issues.
we own a lot of properties, so
As Alan puts it, we are fucking rich.
exactly.
but while he's saying that, he's looking at
Yeah,
her.
he is, yeah.
We are fucking rich.
Yep. Let's go get the pendant. Take my brother home.
Alan pulls reaches behind his belt and he has like a bag and he's like, oops, and he drops a bag of gold that spills on the ground. He's like, oh gosh, I just don't know. I don't need it. I have others.
I'll just
I have
leave it
others.
there.
I'll just leave it there.
Maybe we should pick up some cash when we're at my house too. Mom, do you have any money in your purse?
And your mother says, well, we actually had a lot of money, but we've decided to invest in this brand new stock and this great business venture that we've heard about. Somebody like McFinnigan's, I'm not sure. It was a really good business opportunity. We see a lot of great growth.
Flanagan.
Oh, McFlanagan, yeah. No.
Oh,
He
yeah.
came by, he gave us a whole PowerPoint presentation. It was remarkable. He had charts.
He had to tell us what PowerPoint was
Um,
first because it's the medieval time, but it's fine.
PowerPoint.
Yeah. He's a very powerful
Pointed
pointer.
very powerfully.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like.
So our entire fortune is now invested within the McFlanagan industry.
Empire.
The Empire.
The
I
Empire.
guess this explains where he got all the other ships.
Ships. Yeah, how many ships were down there?
Oh no, not 16.
Yeah.
They're just the small ones.
The really big ones are out there on the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're not getting any money out of my parents.
So when we leave Etrian, is there a moment? Are they
Is
going to
there-
have a
is there-
moment?
I don't know. Is there a moment that you want to have with Etrian before?
It's possible he could die before we make it back.
Oh, gee.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know for sure.
It's pretty old.
Well, we've chatted quite a bit on board, and he understands how angry Aelin is.
Aelin has decidedly not really talked to him.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Aelin's pretty upset with him.
He's
feeling like Aelin is feeling better, like about himself. He doesn't feel so down on himself,
Yeah.
thanks to you did promise to train with him a little bit. So
Yeah. Train with sword.
yeah. He didn't think it was that.
So he's not talking to
He
him?
showed up with no pants on.
He just walked into the
He
fucking...
just walked in. You're like holding his sword going, what the fuck?
I don't
He needs to put
understand.
pants on for training. And he's like, that's not how I thought it was.
But he still had a
supposed to be
shirt
done."
on.
Yeah, he's
Odd,
in-
strangely enough.
Well, you know, he's a little.
He's new to it. To all this.
I mean, he's new, but he's also a little self-conscious about his nipples.
Oh, is that what
yeah,
it
he
is?
gets nervous about it. He's like, I'd rather the light be off.
So
He's one of those guys.
He hasn't really talked to him.
Hmm?
He hasn't really talked to him.
He hasn't talked to you.
Maybe you should
Train
encourage him
hardly at all.
to talk to him.
Alright, fine. Osley will go over and pat his shoulder and say,
And tell him to put his pants back on and go
"We'll
talk
say
to his
bye
brother.
to your brother.
Rule one.
You're gonna regret it because he's probably gonna die before we get back. Look how old he is.
Etrian's over there like, what? So Aelin does crosses his arms and he walks over to Etrian, just sort of is like, I guess I made this for you. And he pulls out a small little wooden figurine that he's whittled. And it's of two brothers embracing each other.
Oh.
Sort of sets it on the table next to Etrian and goes, I guess that's for you.
I guess.
And,
Wow.
and Etrian sort of looks at the figure and he just goes, oh brother, I don't know what I did to deserve such a brave and wonderful older brother that takes care of me, even when I've done the darkest of things.
That is true. You did kind of push the bounds of.
Etrian goes, dear sister, maybe you chill for a fucking second so I can have a moment with my older brother who's kind of pissed at me right now.
All right.
And not make it worse by reminding him how I murdered a bunch of people.
Including Gravy.
I was a little more upset about the babies, but carry on.
We don't talk about the babies.
Yeah. So Etrian sort of just does this. Except it's old man. Oh, come and hug me, my brother. And Aelin sort of, he looks over at Osley.
Do it.
Fucking hug him.
And Aelin does lean down and is hunched over Etrian and sort of just kind of gives him a tight embrace. And you can hear Etrian. You hear Etrian whisper, "You take care of our dearest sister."
Oh my god.
You know how
What
much
is bullshit?
You know how much
Let's
trouble
go.
that she gets into. And Aelin goes, "I know. I've protected her for years."
I feel like in the background, Harry Sterling is
He
playing,
is. He's like,
playing a very sad kind of music going on.
and Aelin. You see Aelin. Tear comes to poor Aelin's eyes.
And can I join my brothers in
In an
embracing?
embrace, yes. You all hug together as a family,
Yeah.
and Aelin steps away and goes, "Well, we've got an adventure to go on. I shall see thee again, my brother." And he sweeps away. His cloak gets caught on the table, though, and he sort of
And everything
pulls
comes.
at it. He's like, he walks over to Osley and says, "I'd like to thank you for urging me to reconnect with my brother."
No, I didn't want you to regret it.
Oh,
You really
his
do
little
care
heart
about
is
me, don't
beating.
you?
He starts to slide his pants off.
He's like, he's now the time. Yes. Etrian, as you're sort of walking away, Etrian, he kind of grabs your hand and pulls you close, and he goes, "We all know that you're the one who takes care of brother. So I want you to know that I'm sorry again. That I really, really hated you a lot. I actually realized that you've sort of been the protector of this family all along. And I recognize that now, especially watching you and our dearest brother. He may be the eldest, but You are the wisest of us.
Freaking elves, man.
I love you.
Da da da.
Oh my god.
And scene.
I'm not for this sounding shit. Let's go.
Well,
Good things to do, people.
it's almost one.
You had the
Yeah.
entire airship ride to say goodbye and be little bitches, but now we gotta take all this time.
She didn't even want to land. She just wanted
She
to
wanted to get
swoop
low
down
enough
and.
to punch him off. And that is actually where we will end for the night. And we'll pick up again on the adventure to find Mike, the dragon.
Wow. Should I study up on dragons? Do they do different kind of dragon things?
Well,
that
like
I
we were
should
talking
know
about, I mean, it's been almost 2 months, but there are different colors of dragons, and the color
Oh,
There are chromatic, there are...
can signify their
Chromatic,
mood.
well, like their alignment.
Yeah.
So chromatic dragons are predominantly evil. So your red, your black, your green, your white. Those are generally evil dragons, where metallic colored dragons are generally considered good dragons. Bronze, brass, silver, gold. The particular dragon that you guys will be trying to find is a bronze dragon. So that's Mike, the bronze dragon.
I mean, dragons are still unpredictable, but the metallic dragons are much.
they're a little more lawful.
They tend
Yeah.
to feel like they're protectors of humans rather than
Dinner.
dinner. Yeah. They still care about their hoard, though, so you gotta be careful about their treasure.
That's why we're not going to bring McFlanagan with us. Oh!
I got a fucking deal for you, dragon.
Yeah,
How
this.
do you like to invest? You want to see this fucking gold grow?
This could be
I'll
bad.
put it in a cave. Invest it.
How the hell did McFlanagan find my family?
No, I don't know. I heard one day you had money. Alan came to the shop with a fucking shit ton of gold.
Oh,
All right.
Alan.
All right, stream. So that is it for the D&D part of the stream. I am going to shut the stream down